Call to order the Fairfield Golf Commission meeting of Monday, November 18th. Let's do a roll call for crew. Peter Sechrist.
Mike Feinstein. Anthony Calabrese. Peter Grace.
Bob Biganet.
Sarah Laterza. Lori Montelusa.
Bob Gorman.
Mike Harrington.
Perfect. Thank you. You're welcome. First order of business is the minutes. I think we, after a couple of shots, and thank you, Mike, I think we got the rate increases correct, but I don't know if everybody had a chance to look at those on the last page.
No, it is not. It still says $1 increase for non-resident adults. It is silent on the subject of non-resident seniors. Non-resident seniors also go up by $1. So all non-resident rates go up by $1.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. I guess it's either or, but yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Prue, do you get that?
Yes, sir. Non-resident seniors for 18-hole play up by $1.
Seniors and adults.
Yes, the adults are already on there.
Or the simple way to say it is all non-resident rates go up by $1.
I know, but it was already on there, so I'm just going to add the seniors.
That's however you want to do it, Prue.
Perfect. Okay. Anything else in there? Anybody have any?
Yeah, well, the other thing I see, cleaning out balls in the pollinator meadow and other maintained areas, there's actually other unmaintained areas that we're getting the balls out.
Good catch. You got that, Prue? It's on.
That's for Peter Gray.
Peter Gray. Yeah.
And what am I taking out?
Just add unmaintained instead of maintained. It says maintained areas, just put unmaintained.
The third sentence. Cleaning out the balls in the pollinator meadow and other unmaintained areas.
Oh, unmaintained. Sorry.
Correct.
Thank you.
Yep. Thank you. Thanks, Peter. Anything else? Bless them. Okay.
Motion to approve.
Anybody want a second?
A second, Sarah.
Sarah seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, Prue. Bob made a motion.
And Sarah second.
Sarah seconded it. Yep.
All right. Thank you.
So long I remember.
Welcome to my world.
Okay, moving on. Pro report.
Hello, everyone. As you can tell by the numbers, we'll get to Sue and Anthony. Things are going okay. Want to report back on, I was asked to look at junior rounds compared 2023 to 2024. A nice significant increase. We had 976 non-resident and resident junior rounds 2023, and we went to 1474.
Great.
So you're up almost 500 rounds. So the pricing works.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that's really
That's a win.
That's at Smith or is that the?
Just
at Smith. Oh,
great. With significant increase.
Yeah.
Wanted to announce that we're doing a little thing at the range called the Holiday Party on 12/12, 5 p.m. We're going to do all various games and stuff. We do have a contest for closest to the pin for $25,000 for a hole-in-one. We're just asking people to bring non-perishable items for Operation Hope, and then they'll get a shot. We're going to do longest drive, straightest drive. We're going to do stuff for the kids. It's free.
What's the cost?
Free.
Free.
Bring it.
They have to bring food, right?
Yeah, we want to bring food, non-perishable.
Thank you.
Local food truck will be up there, and there will be a live bar. That's great.
How do you get if someone happens to make a hole-in-one, how do you pay that out? Do you have
we have insurance. Yeah, we have insurance. Yeah.
That costs you what, $300-400?
$250 that one was.
Thank you.
My brother-in-law just won a truck, a hole-in-one, a $50,000 car.
Well, he's got to pay taxes on that.
Well, it's not $50,000 though.
Oh, really?
So, you get a car, but you don't have to pay if you want to buy the car. It's $50,000. you don't pay 50 grand out in taxes.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank everyone that has supported our Christmas, our holiday employee party we always have. We've gotten a lot of donations, and it's very kind, very nice of the public.
Do you have enough?
Yeah, I think we're doing very well. It's always a nice evening for everyone.
It is nice. You do a nice job.
It's a nice.
When is that, Bob?
That is December 16th. And we usually get, Peter's crew comes, the Par 3 maintenance crew comes, everybody comes.
Great.
Yeah, it's a nice event.
Nice job.
Supported by the public, so it's really nice.
Very good.
Besides that, I think that's all I got.
Bob? Who's next?
Me?
Anthony?
Yeah, you guys all should have received the October numbers. You'll see that they look really good. Over the last October, the one thing I'd love to point out is the driving range revenue. You'll see is significantly up, almost 4 times what we made last October. So that is, a great sign for the driving range.
Was that the full month, Anthony?
That is the full month, yep. Yep, that's a full month. Before coming here tonight, I stopped up at the driving range just to see how it was. Probably about half a dozen people playing under the light, which is great. We have security cameras up there, so I do check them out every once in a while to see how busy we are, and it's pretty consistent. So, we're on the right track up there. You'll see rounds are up, obviously. And for the fiscal year, we are in pretty good shape, for about halfway through the year, which is great because we've taken a bulk of our money in the spring. So.
Yeah.
But we're in Par 3 is doing well, as well as you'll see on there. The both courses are up revenue, which is great.
This is Mike. I find it interesting to note that non-resident percentage of rounds has increased by almost 2%. If you look at the January to October numbers of 23 and 24. They were 21% in 23 and 23.5% in 24. Also, if you look at October, for some reason, October 23 was 18% non-residents, but October 24 was 24% non-residents. I'm not sure I can explain why that's happening, but there's a lot of people that will be glad to see non-resident proportions improving.
Should charge more.
Clearly. Okay, good. Let's see. Anything, so we're still dealing with lockers.
Yep, I haven't made any progress.
Yeah.
Still don't have storage.
Trying to think of what's closing up the loop on anything.
And we're working on the cart path proposal for the bid. We're working on that still. So working with purchasing and Peter and my guy George.
Okay.
So the best case for that would be next fall?
Probably.
Yeah.
Most likely.
We have to scope the job and put it out for bids. And if we do that starting once we get approval in the January, February timeframe, we would be right in the middle of the summer, and I don't think that's a time when we want to be tearing up the golf course.
Obviously, but they if you get approval in January or February, they couldn't scrape the old stuff out now. Okay.
Yeah, you're going to want to mobilize them in one shot.
Yeah.
So what the plan is to put the scope of work together, put that out to bid so we firm up that $500,000 number, go for the approval, then we will likely put that same bid back out again sometime probably in the summer.
So it's conceivable that $500,000 is not real.
Correct. But we'll know, that was our best estimate using pricing and everything from professionals to look at the project. Now, once we throw it out to bid, we'll get real numbers, and the good news is we'll have those before we go for the money in February. So if I need to adjust that 500 ask up, great. We have time to do that. If I have to, I wouldn't reduce it. per se. We would find somebody to use it, yeah.
Make it pretty. Okay, cool.
Do we think this is the most number of rounds we've ever done in a year?
No.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know,
I think 2020 was actually higher.
2021, we did.
First year of COVID.
Oh, we did,
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah, the post-COVID year, 2021, yeah.
It's a lot, though.
It's a lot, it's a lot.
And we're not done.
I was gonna say, we're not
That's
close,
exactly
though.
right. November is gonna be,
Yeah.
has been busy?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It's been the same.
I would agree.
With regard to cart paths, there were 2 or 3 spots that could use some immediate help. I mean, 8 or 10, 12 feet, like on 10, 7, there were 3 or 4 spots. Could we get something done short term?
Sure. Actually, I was out there with George today. We get him, I don't know, we've been trying to put everything together, but,
Yeah, I understand that. I think the carts the more the carts are used, they're, coming up 10, they're getting it. And 16, I mean, there's just 3 or 4 spots around the golf course that with, 20 feet of, you don't even need tar. Stone would work, yeah. But I don't know if you have
it's on the list.
shocked. Thank you.
All right, Peter?
One thing you might note when
sorry.
you compare January to October of 23 to January, October of 24, cart rentals themselves were up $37,000 from 23 to 24.
Yep.
Going up next year, too.
Yep.
3,000 more rounds.
Exactly.
Okay. And remind me the lease on those, when does that come back
I
up?
was just looking it up.
We got 5 years, so it's been,
This is
this is
30.
end of 3.
And the 3,
They're hanging in there pretty good.
yeah, are they?
Yeah.
That's what, to your point, I was just
The
seeing,
lithium batteries are way better than
yeah,
the old batteries.
yeah,
Yeah, batteries.
yeah.
Maybe
How many carts do you have?
80.
How many are down?
At any given time, 2 or 3,
2 or
but
3,
they're
yeah.
really good. The
Yeah.
maintenance contract is really good.
Good.
They're really good.
They come out and service?
Every 2 weeks.
Great.
They're really good. But I've seen a noticeable difference in that.
So this is the end of our 3rd season, we're going to next year, will be the 4th season,
2 more years.
yeah. Then do you go back out before that 5th year?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is probably one of the things I hate the most about this job is putting that bid back out.
Oh, really?
Why?
It's just a turnover if you get a new company. Like getting rid of these ones to the old company and then the time, you have to time it perfectly to get the new carts in, otherwise you have no carts, or you're renting carts, which is what.
We did
Right,
that
and then gas carts,
we did that
yeah.
2 years ago.
Exactly, so it's just one of the biggest headaches, but part of how we do things around here.
Yeah, okay. So do you do
Can
that
I
before
interrupt
the
for
5th?
just 1 second?
Sure, Bruce.
Sure, Pro.
I'm sorry, I just want to say that Liam is on. Hi, Liam.
Hey, Liam. Hey. So anyway, okay. But do you, during the 5th year, do you go up for lease again?
Yeah,
Or
normally it's,
like
we
a
do
year
it
run
like
out?
in the summer of that 5th year.
Oh, I see.
So we're ready to go for the spring.
Spring, I see.
Right, so if we
Okay.
needed to get rid of the, they needed to take these carts out, they could do it in the winter,
Yeah.
and roll the new ones in, that's the ideal
Yeah,
timing.
never works.
No.
Okay.
Last cycle was very hard because.
Well, the whole,
Yeah.
couldn't get them.
Front good golf cart.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully the supply is caught up. Yeah. Yeah. Must have been in China, we may not be able to get them. Greens Committee? Anything?
Sarah?
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I know I did say Peter, but you never got to it. Sorry.
Highlight of the week.
Peter. Sorry.
That's not a good
My
one.
apologies. Sorry. All right, that's enough.
I'll say it. Guys done a great job getting the leaves all picked up. Pretty firm out there. I have, found out that, we talked about last time, Bucker sand is anywhere between $35 and $85 for all the public courses around here.
Okay.
Go to Brookline or Short Haven, it's hundreds of dollars per ton. But Joshua and the Wheel, they all use the same place, Dunning Soil, out of Farmington. That was a question that was asked, and then
I'm sorry, Peter, how much? They use the same-
35 for the cheapest is with the native, and they've got different colors, like I said. The guy said he'll send me a bunch of samples. I meant to get the samples, but I did not because I was away. But different colors, different textures.
But anywhere from
35 to 85.
And Tashua and the Wheel use 35 or 50?
35 to 45.
All right, that's good.
Okay.
That's an improvement.
And there's a lot of little projects. I mean, that island's been driving nuts there between 1 and 2. We cut all those trees down, so
Yeah.
that's been on the list. But we got a lot of drainage done. I hear we're gonna have some tree planting, and that carpet work, like you were talking about. We were talking about ripping it up and just getting it built up, get some the spots. I mean, 7 might be a little tough if it does rain, if it ever rains again, but I'll wait that out. But we were looking at the cart paths today, and we'd like to get that done. And other than that, we closing. That's always the next question. When are you going to close? As of right now,
Yeah.
doesn't look like anytime soon, but we're going to try to throw it out a December 15th date
Okay.
and see how that flies.
So what are you doing on 3T?
Just make it more, we're leveling it because it's got a little crown in there. Just getting more T-space. I mean, that's a big.
And you started work on 8? Right.
And we started.
Thank you.
We started, we've got to get it scattered because we're doing a lot of digging, so we're putting stuff everywhere.
He did say fall for 8.
I know, but I'm pleased it happened this fall. Sometimes you
But-
get fall and it's a year.
But
so.
3, you're going pretty far left.
Yeah, we're going left, and we were out looking at the cart paths, and we're going to put the new cart path, and then hopefully we're going to go further to the right, and bring the T more to the right also.
And just curious, I mean,
Number
there's
4.
a lot of teeing area there. Why do you need more?
On 3?
Yeah.
I always beat up in the middle there, because it's on.
Oh, it's,
No, it's
speak that out, yeah.
In this pile here somewhere, I have the approximate T-space for every part 3 you should have. And every part 3 and number 2, we're short square footage wise, so we're trying to get up to that.
Actually, if you have that left teeing area built up, we'll have to cut the trees down on the right, so.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But then 8 must be really tight. If we're supposed to have a certain square footage for part 3.
Well, it's total square footage, I'm not just talking about for the
Oh, okay.
forward T, I'm talking about total square footage for everybody, all 5 T areas.
Have you played?
As most people play 4s.
Yeah,
So it's gonna be double, almost double.
yeah.
More than double? At least double.
Big as we can. I don't get too crazy. But the guys are doing a great job, and, that's just projects we'll be working on.
A stupid question, Peter. I don't understand, I don't know all of your employees, but I hate to say this, but any issue with people not having green cards or anything like that? Everybody's good?
Everybody's good.
Thank you.
Okay. Good. Anybody questions on the phone, Liam or Mike, for Peter?
I'm sorry, what?
Any questions for Peter before we move on?
Nothing for Peter, no, I'm good.
Okay.
When are we gonna close the course?
December 15th, he said, is the sort of projected.
Wow.
We'll see.
Are we gonna have a gangbusters year or what? Well, if you look at the numbers for January to October of 23 versus 24, we are already up $300,000 year over year.
Bob and I are splitting that.
And that's a good thing. No, that's a good thing. No complaints.
It is a good thing. Yeah, it is. It is. More money. Okay, let's move on to. Yep, go ahead.
Go ahead.
We're just going to move on to the next topic. Do you have something more to add, Mike?
Well, we were talking about taking a new look at the competitive rates before year end, because we compared ourselves to the 2024 rates at Tashua and Fairchild, and I found out that the Wheel will not raise their rates until January, and so we still may be behind the curve. I don't know, Bob, whether you had a chance, Bob Bigeneck, to follow up with Bobby Brown or any of the other.
I talked to all three.
I think for the December meeting, we should just take one more last look at competitive rates and see if any of them have changed since we made our decision in the October meeting.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, no, I did speak with all three, Longshore, Wheel, and Tashua, and to Mike's point, they won't, I mean, we're a little ahead of them, they made their rate changes in January.
Okay.
But none of them thought it would be significantly more than $1.
Okay. Did you hear that, Mike?
$82.
No, I did. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so Bob spoke with the pros over there, and their expectations are that if there are rate increases, it'll be in the $1 to $2 range, so nothing.
Yeah, but another $1 to $2 for us makes us another $50,000. I mean.
Yeah, so we can bring that. We'll put that on the agenda for December.
Okay, that'd be good. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Sometime. Great. Moving on. Green Committee.
I'm good. I asked my questions about the tee boxes. I thought the rest of the course was great. Longest drive I've had all year.
It is bouncy.
It is, whoa, bouncy.
I would argue that the greens are as good as they've ever been.
Yeah.
And scary good at times.
We're getting a little agua tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess my only concern or question is the punching of the fairways was, I think, long overdue from what I hear. And there wasn't anything dropped on the fairways in the way of sand or any nutrients that I'm aware of, and it could be. But the fairways seem really stressed with no rain. And that's part of the problem. Is there a long-term, and I don't need an answer tonight, but I would love to know long-term, what should we or could we do to the fairways to make them better? And
well, verifying much more would be getting water. I haven't put hardly any water out there on it, but another reason why, I don't know, good or bad, but water bill has been outrageous. I'm getting yelled at by the finance. Why has it gone up so much? I'm not doing anything different. So I've been backing off on the water a bit, maybe a little bit too much.
Well, when you walk the golf course, the beginning of the year, fairways were great, I thought. And as we progressed, obviously lack of rain from August through now, and then punching, a lot of them seem really stressed. And normally when you punch holes in the fairway, I recall, after a week or two, they sort of, go away with rain or, sprinklers or whatever.
But the house spots are not.
Well, it's ugly. And maybe it's all going to disappear over the winter. Are you concerned, I guess, is my question?
No, I'm not concerned. I could bring it back, but I didn't think that's the first I've heard of this. I mean, everybody likes firm fairway, so
the firmness isn't the issue. They're plenty firm. Bobby, any comments, any thoughts?
I don't think they're too bad. I mean, there's some high spots that are a little didn't grow, but I thought the aeration really helped. I was, like, we had a conversation about it, I didn't understand, like, well, how is it coming back if we didn't plant seed? And then we discussed it and I read about it, it's crazy, it's Mother Nature, when you do that, it brings things from the roots, it's like resizes itself,
I guess I would have expected a little bit more now.
Yeah.
By now, after a month.
I think it's the lack of rain, it really.
Oh, it's definitely a lack of rain. It's,
But I mean, I don't know,
Okay.
that's not really my area.
All right, and the other issue of my end is the par 3 tees and you know, it's messy, and that's partly rain or trees or, you know, so.
and 50,000 rounds.
That's it, yeah. But the greens are friggin' amazing, so. Thank you.
Great. Par 3, you guys been down there?
I hadn't, but I'm just curious if there's any talk about cutting stuff down or, you know, some of those holes in the par 3.
Yeah, I talked to John Johnson, he's on it.
Okay. Great. Thanks.
Will the par 3 actually close earlier than the main course?
Depends.
Last year it did, but I think that was the first year that it did, yeah. Usually we close around the same time.
Got it. Yeah.
This weather, man. Okay, Mike, I know you have a meeting tomorrow. Any updates from the long-term planning
Nope,
subcommittee?
nothing new. 7:30 tomorrow. We're 6 on the agenda, so I don't think it's going to be too late, and I can't wait.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Did a great job last time.
It will be on, I'm pretty sure it's going to be on Fair TV, and if it isn't on live, they record that meeting, and so if you guys are looking for a way to try to get to sleep some night, you could watch it.
Are people recognizing you in the streets?
Yeah, and I promise to wear a clean shirt.
Okay, good luck. I'll see if I can
Thanks.
show up there tomorrow. What time? Is it 7:30 it starts?
7:30 is when the meeting starts. Anthony may have a better feel for how long it takes to get to 6 items on the agenda.
Okay.
Did you?
Yeah, we did.
Good.
I can just say, as the person who takes the minutes for that committee too, that it could be, you know, anywhere from 20 minutes to 4 hours.
Well, we certainly had a surprise experience in front of the Board of Selectmen. The item just before us, which should have been routine, turned, I don't know, Anthony, if I think it was at least 30 minutes that we had to wait through that whole discussion about how to keep the early vote rooms open.
At least 30 minutes.
What a shock. Anyhow, we'll get it done.
Okay, thank you. Okay, moving on, old business. I got to kind of look at this up, but was there discussion on the memorials? Does that put to bed yet? On the,
No.
On the
markers?
On the markers, sorry,
No,
markers.
no, it's not.
Okay.
I can't remember where it is.
So I'm gonna talk to someone about the,
Jeremy and I went back and.
Colors.
about the colors, yeah, about what the plaque thing is gonna look like.
Cover up.
Jerry and I had a conversation, I can't remember.
Wasn't there a picture of it somewhere?
There was a picture of it
And
and,
Jerry was coming back with one that matched better.
yeah, and Sarah, you didn't like one color, I think.
No, I wanted it to be a color, not try to match the.
Not
stone.
marble.
Have we heard from Jerry
Marble.
since your comment? I don't think we
I don't think
did
so.
match.
It didn't match, and then it was.
No. We need to go to
It
either-
could be green,
Either all white or
white
blue
or blue, or
Alright,
black,
or
black with white lettering.
Yeah,
One solid color.
one solid
Trying
color.
to match the marble, to me, just looked tacky.
Yeah, didn't work.
So I'll go to Jerry and ask a question.
Okay.
Do we have the color we want?
Blue would match the tees.
What's going on? what's going on there? Is it just the, is it the picture of the hole, or is it just the numbers of
The
the?
numbers.
Yeah,
The picture's already great, it's already.
yeah, it's already on there, yeah.
But it
I
doesn't
remember.
show the numbers for the four.
Have you gotten the scorecards coming for next year for the new?
I haven't ordered them officially, but they've been marked up with the new holes on it.
'Cause we do need those, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, it's,
Maybe the kind of temporary ones right now.
Are we putting, what are we putting on there? Are we putting yardage?
I was
Are we
thinking-
putting
I was trying to
just,
get to.
I think it's just yardage on the T marker. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the scorecard, so.
oh, yeah, I know that.
Yeah, we got to read the cards because of the
We're
hand.
doing.
it's the
Yeah.
5T setup, the 5T setup with the yardage for each of them on each hole, because they differ from hole to hole. This isn't urgent. If you guys want, I'll go get Jerry to give us that sample again if you've forgotten what it looks like. But it only covers a little tiny part where right now we have the green, black, and white hole markers and distances. And it's a direct overlay right on that piece of the monument, and it saves the monument, and it's only going to cost like $1,000 for the whole golf course.
Yeah.
All right,
So the
Mike,
end-
why don't you go to Jerry and ask for redo?
I'm sorry?
Feel free to reach out to Jerry and let's rekindle that and make a decision next month.
That's fine. I mean, we got all.
So the idea, Mike, would be we don't want to see like the faux marble, scheme,
Well, I think
but we don't,
my impression is the one that he did was not a good enough match to look faux. It kind of stood out. That's why.
yeah, so we don't want to do that. I think we'd like to do like just a solid color, whether that's white or
Green.
Yeah.
green or blue or something.
T markers.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, that's up to the committee.
He would be able to help us out with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you.
I don't have it with me.
Okay, moving on, Sarah, Bob, and I went through the policies and procedures. I don't know if everybody got a chance to look at that. We made some changes. We took out a lot of just sort of meaningless or wording that's changed, things that have changed. You know, you no longer need a receipt that you pick up at the
Golf shop.
Yeah, the golf shop to go on. So it's really just kind of cleaning up wordage and making it clear and more succinct, I think, more than anything. Well, I think there's a couple, sorry.
I was gonna say, there were a couple major changes.
Yeah,
The cross delay and the rain check.
exactly. So let's hit that. Frost delay is on page.
This is Mike. I've got a couple of comments.
Okay. What do you got?
The delayed opening provision, which basically says if there's a delayed opening, any tee time that occurred within that delay is just canceled rather than the entire day being moved back. You guys play a lot more golf courses than I do, and I'm fine with that provision, but is that pretty standard practice?
It said Sterling and the Grit, those are the only two I looked at for comparison. It's partly because it's a nightmare for the staff to manage a frost delay. They kind of have to come anyway, because you don't ever know when it's gonna end. So and you can also open earlier, because one of the reasons we moved to 9 at both courses is because of the frost delay possibility. So theoretically, you could keep giving out tee times at 8, and if you don't have a frost delay, people can play.
Yeah.
They're unwieldy.
How do you handle it? I mean,
Right now, we push them back and we try to post it on the website, I'll email people. It's just one of those things that.
it's hard to have a policy on it.
So either way, someone's gonna get pushed out, so.
Correct.
If you are the early one, the back people
Back
are.
up.
But don't you notice people just don't show up, or
Yeah.
don't play, and therefore you
Yeah,
start
it's kind of,
consolidating?
you figure it out, kind of.
By 9:30, 10 o'clock, it's sort of back to normal,
Exactly.
but the first 2 hours are hell.
Right, right.
So what did we say here, sir? We said, is this page 8, replace,
Yeah.
if such a delay occurs, all starting times during the delay will be void and not honored when the course opens. Please plan accordingly. Do we want to put something in there? The golf shop will manage? Or are you just happy with the way it is, Bob?
Like I said, I don't know if this is something that is solvable.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to have it's hard to have a hard set rule.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to figure out a way to give you some leeway.
Yeah, I looked at that.
Yeah, they are.
So it's also Oak Hill, so sort of
It seems to be
That's
going
the same
that
word.
way.
our competitors, Sterling started it. And the
It's
other
a little
one-
hard, but I think people will learn it.
Yeah.
It's a tricky thing, I don't know.
By the way, no one's reading this anyway.
but you want
But
to
if
put it in
you know,
there.
I know you want to have it in there in case they say, well,
'Cause if you go on
show me the rule.
If you go onto the other
Yeah.
websites, they say that very clearly,
Yeah.
if you book during.
Bob, if there is a frost delay, do you put something on there, some wording about tee times? Or do you
We
just?
could just, if we adopt this, when the email goes out, you could just refer to it. And, I mean, you can include it in the receipt as another, thing that nobody really reads, but like you say.
Yeah, I mean, should we put in there, plan accordingly, I don't know, call the golf shop, or
It's tricky.
what's on the website, I don't know.
I would say check the website, but people should be doing that anyway.
Yeah, I would hope, and hopefully, you guys are, at 7:30 in the morning, when there's a problem.
Yeah, if you don't know when that is, for us, it's tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it is.
could take an hour, it could take 3 hours. Yeah. Yeah.
I have a second item on the procedure, if you've moved on.
I don't know if we moved on quite yet, but.
I'm having a hard time understanding the
Sorry.
discussion, so don't let me interrupt.
Yeah, sorry, Mike, we're trying to kind of see if we want to put an additional sentence in here
Yeah, that-
about,
So,
yeah,
Bob, currently, it's,
Everything gets pushed back.
everything is pushed back,
And why,
yeah.
why is that such a problem, I guess, is my question? Why is it so bad right now?
People at the end of the day do use their tea time, so
Right.
either way,
That's a risk that they run if you're gonna book a
Yeah.
later tea time, no?
but it's easier to
I
just.
think it's I would argue, there's gonna be frost in the morning, you're more at risk, you lose your tea time, but that's me.
Yeah.
Again, this is one of those
Yeah.
things that.
Yeah. So I don't know, when I read this, I don't know if it really says anything other than, there's like no remedy. I don't know.
I think we give Biggs as much leeway as we can give him.
Agreed.
And, they're gonna accommodate as much as they can. As you just said, those of us who play early, or we don't, this time of year, we don't book at 8:30 in the morning, we go at 10:30, 11.
Yeah.
So we get it by dark, and
Because you know, that you might have
it's
frost
just a
delay
big
anyway.
risk. So.
Yeah. Should we put something in Golf Pro will manage the, all right, you don't want that, then we just leave it as is.
There's no easy answer.
No, there isn't. But someone's gotta,
Do you have a request,
Make a
Bob,
decision.
how we word this? Make it easier for you?
Maybe you could do it in a manner that says,
I
If
think either
the-
way, you're gonna have the same number of upset clients either side.
yeah.
This would definitely be easier to manage.
maybe you could say if you lose up to,
All right.
But,
I think whatever is easy for you to manage is what we do. But,
maybe something to the effect that if it results in a delay,
We took out, we took out here.
yeah, I have it.
Oh, you have it. Oh, yeah.
I'm looking
Yeah,
at it,
yeah.
But,
We sort of took out the early people get screwed and the later people move forward.
Well, you solved part of the problem by not having tea times till 9 a.m.
I tried to
Right.
do, I
I mean,
experimented
that's
a little
solvable.
bit.
I think we haven't enough frost delay yet.
I know, because there's no water.
Yeah, there's nothing to freeze.
So, I didn't know. The dew point is so low, it's crazy.
Yeah.
What I've learned about frost is the relationship between the dew point and temperature.
Yeah.
If it's so low right now, we're never gonna have a frost, it could go to 15 degrees.
Yeah.
So by changing to this policy and starting later, we probably eliminated the problem.
Most of the problem.
Most of the problem, and problem being,
Inconvenience a few times.
Yeah.
To me, it's not
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a huge problem.
Look at all the revenue we're giving up from 7:30 to 9. Jeez.
Mike's crossing at the mouth.
We do have leaves up
Yeah,
here.
the block items in?
Okay,
Leaving that problem?
well,
Yeah.
then we'll Bob, you good with the blue?
Sure, either one is fine.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is Mike. I was trying to get in with a thought, but
Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe something to the effect that in the event that the delay results in a loss of up to 4 tea times, that's 36 minutes, all tea times will be moved back. Anything exceeding that, the tea times will be canceled, or some variation of that.
A lot of math there, Mike.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a thought.
Pigeonhole, yeah.
Almost better to leave it a little more vague. I think.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
leave it vague and
Yeah.
deal with it in a year or two if it's.
See how it pops up, yeah. We can,
Good frost delays forever.
right.
And they're gonna continue, they're never gonna be.
Yeah.
easy.
Global warming.
Yeah, okay. I remember to stop you right there, guys. Let's see,
I have another item.
Coming to drive. Oh, yeah, Bob, I'm sorry, Mike, did you have something else? Another?
Yeah, driving
Comment?
range.
Oh, yeah,
In the
that's right,
section on
yeah.
page 8, under driving range, we list the hours. I question it from 2 standpoints. Are those hours still valid now that we have heat and lights? And secondly, is this document really the place to even list the hours? Maybe what this document should say is that the hours will be set by either the golf commission or the golf shop, and take the hours out of this document.
well, that's why it was written in red.
Yeah, I think
Because we
we
were
should just
taking it
refer
out.
them to the website, which is current.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, so they are already all out. Okay, so we're silent on the driving range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beg your
So,
pardon.
okay,
I
so I think there's a part in here that says refer to the website for range hours and status.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I think that's the way to go. Especially in
The
winter
third
time.
question I had is there's reference in the cancellation to the cancellation fee. Does that fee appear on the website anywhere, or what is the cancellation fee? For a
Are you talking
no-show.
rain checks? I'm sorry.
For a
I'm not
no-show.
sure.
Can you take control of those in order?
Yeah, yeah, so, Mike, let me just kind of go through in order here, a couple of things instead of bouncing around.
Okay.
Sorry, so rain checks, what are we doing on rain checks? Is this the policy in blue, the one that we want to maintain?
It basically is the old policy, the taking out that you have to wait on the golf course for
Right.
an hour to get the rain check. And I have a physical sample of the rain check that I met from Tashua that we're gonna do for here.
Oh, okay,
So, and you have to bring it, and it expires at the end of the year. So in my talks with Bobby Brown and Tashua, most people don't bother. So it's a goodwill thing, but if you come without the paper rain check, there's nothing you can do.
wait a second, no, rain checks will be open 9. Oh, I see. So you get, if you're playing 18, you play less than 9, you get a rain check for 9.
Yeah,
Got it.
and if you make the turn on time, you don't get a rain check. It's pretty standard.
Okay.
The weird part that we had before was having to wait an hour. Like, if the course reopened, this lets you leave.
Yeah.
Got it.
Starts to rain, course is closed. It doesn't let you come in because it's raining. It's
It's a course closure. You say that?
How does
Course
it work, how does it work now, with the rain check? How do they show up with this
We don't-
rain check? You
we don't give
They have these,
What
we have these little.
we
tiny
do,
paper
in the
things.
policies, there isn't.
It's not in yet. and they get 9 credits.
Credit, yeah.
But I bet you if you track the retention rate or the redemption rate or the.
Yeah, it's like gift card, no one uses them.
People feel better.
Yeah.
Right. That's true.
They just feel better getting it. And actual
I like that
policy
idea.
says you don't get one, so.
That's what I did.
And if you don't get credit, some courses just give you back credit and that's giving away the money. This is, you gotta show up with your rain check.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Everybody good with that?
Yeah.
All right. The next thing I had, Sarah, was on the free use of the course. I think there was something in there, eligible employees are defined by the Golf Commission. I think we want to change that to just golf course employees, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
You can, Sarah, I can give you this
Yeah,
afterwards.
because I got it here. I'll
Oh,
put it
okay.
out, and I'm
All
writing
right.
it down. I'll just take this.
Sorry, just around here. Let me see if I can miss anything.
Did we miss anything in the beginning?
Yeah, that's what I'm just going through.
I think it was, the
It was all
beginning
just
was
cleaned up.
cleaning
Oh,
up.
there's a couple cleanup things. We're gonna take that chart of the times out too, page 7.
Yeah, I would do the same thing, refer to the website.
Yeah, exactly. Delayed opening.
What is that for?
Hours of operation.
Hours of operation. We're gonna
thank you.
say refer to the website, yeah.
It's never accurate.
And then, sorry. We already go through this, page 7. Oh yeah, we did that. Free use of course, okay, we're gonna change that. Page 10. Page 10, I had a question somewhere in here.
Okay.
Is this, on the first bullet point there, players may reserve time for twosome or support. Single golfers may only select the time within a twosome or threesome tee time.
Yep.
Is that so correct? Okay. Oh, and then, okay, page below the ballot.
All right.
The top, page 10. Did we change, Sarah, patrons without a valid membership card, should we change that to golf ID and or season pass? We never really, I don't think we referred to a membership card anywhere else in here. Second bullet point, first sentence, patrons without a valid membership card.
The first point says golf membership ID.
Oh, does it? Where's that?
No, on that same page, page
It
10.
says a valid golf membership ID or seasonal pass.
Maybe I'm looking at an old one.
I was trying to figure out how to get rid of the membership card since we don't get a card, so I guess we could just drop the
Oh, over here,
card
sorry, yep.
and say membership. Right, because we don't give cards anymore.
No, we don't.
We don't have memberships either.
Well, that's what people refer to it as.
Do they?
When they come to the counter, they say I'm a member.
Do you want to keep membership? It seems weird to me, but if you guys are good with that, I'm fine with it.
Pass holder.
The pass holder. Let's go to pass holder.
Pass holder, better word.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what was that holder?
Sorry, we're gonna change membership card to valid pass holder.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
What about that first bullet point? Where it says golf membership ID? Should that be golf pass holder?
Oh, yeah,
It should be pass holder.
yeah, we'll change that too.
Yeah, with a valid pass holder.
So there's 2 spots, Prue.
Well, she doesn't have to.
No,
do
you're not
that.
gonna be doing that. Yeah, never mind.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we're
redo
good.
it.
Sorry.
We'll have it.
You don't have to know the total. You're good,
You don't
you're
have-
good.
you just have to
You're
listen.
good.
Thank you.
Are we good on 9 identification cards?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
say pass holder. Yes.
Sorry.
No.
I was using page numbers, you're using Roman numerals.
Oh, sorry, I was switching around. Sorry.
No, I got it.
I was switching around. You're right.
That's still good.
Yeah, Peter's question was that.
Yeah.
Take that out, the college ID card, yeah, they have to be living on campus, it's a tax.
Yeah, that's
a
what that was
taxpayer
like.
thing,
Okay.
is the university.
We don't get a lot.
Residing in, okay, got it.
We don't get a lot, and they seem to come at times when no one else is coming.
Okay, so the whole both parts in there on the university kids
Yeah.
is good to go.
Yep.
You didn't take it out?
No, they,
No,
it's still,
Dave,
Not take that out.
No.
Oh, I meant good to go as in, as stated, good to, yeah. Anthony, you were listening. And that's all I had. Lockers. I guess we're talking about lockers. Lockers available fee on a seasonal basis. We're not doing that anymore, are we?
Take it out.
no, we've got to take out the lockers.
Yeah, remove that. And, I guess that's it.
Biggs, can I ask a question?
Yes.
There's a policy in place that if you make a tea time on a, whatever, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you don't show, you get charged. You ever do that?
Yeah,
Oh, good,
yeah, we're pretty good about it.
good, okay. I think that's important.
Yeah, we're pretty
I mean, I think you probably give someone a one option grace period once in a while, but I think, the people that abuse it need to be,
Yeah, we're
reprimanded.
pretty good, pretty solid.
Okay, good.
The thing that I know other courses have gone to, that if they'll charge you even if you cancel a nominal fee, like the wheel will charge you $250 a player, even if you cancel
Tuesday, tea time.
within the rules.
Huh?
You're seeing that a lot of the other fee courses.
I mean, it's tricky, as tough as tea times are, you know, we want to get 3 groups together, you know the drill.
Yeah, I'm telling you, no shows on a beautiful day, they don't happen.
Yeah.
You know, it's tricky on rainy days, like it's
Yeah.
hard to ding someone on.
Yeah. No, so, I mean, I've heard almost no complaints, so you guys are doing great, but.
Trying, it's busy every day.
People are playing. Mike, that's all we had on policies and procedures. Was there anything else you wanted to go over?
Well, are we gonna talk about the rate structure? You know, the season passes?
Yeah, that was next.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Are you done
No,
on the procedure
nothing-
manual? Okay.
nothing further
So,
on season procedures.
Yeah, so last time we spoke, we were gonna revisit the season pass, format and fees. If we're gonna hit fees again in December, do we wanna push this off until then, or yeah, we're gonna push this off and to combine it with, a relook at the fees next month.
No, that's fine. I think they're all great, except for the resident Monday through Thursday rate. That one needs to be addressed, but all the rest of them, I think they're just fine. But sure, next month is fine.
Okay, I don't think we have a resident Monday, Thursday.
He thinks we should create one.
Oh, yeah.
What's the resident?
I don't think we
the top
should
one,
have any
isn't
of
that
them, but whatever.
Sorry, that'll,
I'm sorry. We don't, there is no such thing as a resident 18-hole Monday through Thursday. We only have a resident 7-day.
Yeah, there's senior passes.
There's senior
Monday
passes.
through Thursday.
Right.
Oh, he proposed it, or?
I don't know why it's on there. I think it's just,
Okay.
And the thing about it is, the resident Monday through Thursday, which is largely the ladies on Tuesdays and Thursdays, they've already gotten hit $2 on golf carts and $2 on the resident rate. So to put in a season pass that gives them a bit of a break is probably a fair and appropriate thing to do.
Okay, well, let's attack this next month.
We can do next month is fine. There's no hurry.
Yep. Okay. Oops, sorry, wrong agenda. Okay, communications. We have an email from Dana DeVille. Is that you, Dana? Hi. Thank you for your email. Do you want to? I'm sorry. Do you want to speak and? Do you have anything to add?
Did everybody get a copy of the letter?
We did.
Yep, we did.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. No, we did. Nice job in the pictures too, but.
Oh, I kind of inherited the historian pictures and about 30 boxes from Sarah, about 4 weeks ago. And
So the first person that I ever played golf with, when I came here, it was an opening day, in 2018. I moved up here from New York City. And I played with Diane Warren, now and Ronnie Luckett, and Pat Campbell, myself, before some opening day. So that's when I met Ronnie. And, you know, inheriting the historian archive and putting it all together, you know, I learned so much about people from the 70s and 80s and 90s and 2000s, 50 years. And Ronnie joined in 1973, the second year that we were open. She's been a working member for 50 years. And as you guys saw, probably read, I mean, she was pretty dedicated a golfer as well as her contributions to the league. So I felt it would be a nice thing to do, and since nobody sort of stepped up to do it, and communicated with the board trustees from our league, and I think they talked about it, and Sarah mentioned that they were supportive. The league
the league is supportive. The Women's League has a policy of not donating money for things like this because it can get out of control. So Dana is undertaking the fundraising and the managing of it on her own, but with the league's support, but not financially.
Okay.
It's a league policy, because
right.
It could be 15 million people, so we fully support it.
Okay.
So, I mean, I know you guys don't want to do, you know, maples or anything like that. It's a small tree that I want to put in. And the reason for a tree rather than just plants, you know, we have our memorial garden sort of by the third tee box. And it's in a shady area, and they don't really do well, and nobody notices it. It's kind of crappy. No offense to anybody, but it needs to be cared for and pruned, and that would be something maybe we would have.
We do, and it was little, and she just can't do it anymore. So we need to, but it doesn't, not a conversation.
Yeah, so it doesn't really make sense to do that there. Somewhere on the course that's funnier, I'm thinking like crepe myrtle or dogwood. I would raise the money, and we would obtain the tree with, you know, with Peter and Peter's advisement on what tree to get and have it delivered up here. You guys would plant it. I'm assuming that kind of thing. And then figure out some kind of flag.
Okay, I'm fine with all that.
Sounds great.
Perfect, yeah.
Okay, great.
And I'm sure you would agree, Ronnie, is worthy of something.
I would say so.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure, thank you. Go ahead, I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah.
No, I mean, if there's any other advisement, you know, you can touch it, Sarah or Lori, and I can.
Yeah, there's no official vote that needs to be taken.
That was my question,
We'll just, once you have the funds raised, you've got the tree, and you're ready to go, we'll work with Peter and get it done, make it happen.
And would you guys advise on where, Peter, you advise where we should do that on the course?
Yeah.
See, Peter, next to porta potty. Ronnie always complained about them.
11? That's a nice sunny area. That's not a bad spot. And everybody goes by there. No, you need to have, of course, you gotta get in to get to the porta potty, so I wanna.
We'll find a good spot for it.
Okay.
We'll go out there and look around and find a good spot.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you, Dana. Thanks for coming. Thanks for doing that. Very nice of you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, you're dismissed if you like it.
You're free to go.
All right, anything else, anybody? I'm usually known for my short meetings. What you guys are telling? No, it's a lot done. Anything else? Anybody else? Okay, good. Motion to adjourn?
I move to adjourn, this is Sarah.
Sarah?
Second.
Bob, second. Anybody?
Aye.
Aye.
Harrington votes aye.
Thanks, Liam. See you guys.
Bye, thank you.
Aye.